Hi buddies, welcome to Theo's fascinating program. In this video, let's see how to use Python flash function and let's see how to work on this flash function with the help of a Python program. So before working with the Python program, let me tell you what is the flash function. So the flush method cleans out the internal buffer. So when you store some information, when you write some information, it will be stored in your internal buffer memory. So when you use this flush function, so the internal buffer will be cleaned up and the information will be written on your file. So to use this, we have to use the syntax file dot flush. So let me begin with the program. So the program, I'll just give the file name as f as a file object is equal to open. So now let me give you the file name. So I'll just give a file name. So before giving a file name, I'll just store this file in a location. So I just give d colon slash. So I'll just open a file called name dot txt and comma. So and what I'm going to do in my file, I'm going to write the information in a file. So I just open a mode called w. I'll give a mode called w and then I just write the information on my file. So you can see here I can I opened a file. F is a file object and the file name is name.txt. It is in a D drive, so you can keep it in any drive like C drive, D drive, E drive. So according to your convenient, you can keep it in any drive, or if not, directly you can store your information in your file. So I now opened a file called name.txt. Now I just write the information f dot. To write something in your file, I use a function called write and I give some information like welcome to Theo's fascinating program. So this is what the information I like to write in this file called name.txt. If I don't use this flush function, this information will be stored only in an internal buffer. This information only will be stored in an internal buffer and it will be not written in a file. So I repeat it. So when I give some information with the help of a write function and when I do not close my file, so the information will be only stored in an internal buffer. So I just save my program and I just execute my program. So I'll just execute my program and let's check whether the file has been written or not. So the program is executed. Now I'll go to the location. I'll go to this D location. So I'll just go to my computers and I'll just open a D and let me check the file name called name. So I'll open a file name called name. So the no information is written in a file. So I'll just close this and once again let me use this flush function according to a syntax. So according to the syntax file dot flush. So our file is f. So file object is f dot flush. So flush is a function. So when I use the function called flush, so the information what is stored in an internal buffer will be written on a file called name.txt. So once I give f.flush, I'll go to run and I'll just click run module. So I run my module. So you can see I have run my module. Now let me go to the file path and now let me open a file once again name. Now you can see it stores the informations welcome to Theo's fascinating program. So when I give this f dot flusher, so automatically what is there in an internal buffer, it will be stored in the file. So the flush method cleans out the internal buffer. So if I do not use this flush method, the information only will be stored in an internal buffer. To clean that internal buffer and to store it in a file, I can use a function called flush. So flush forces the information to write on a file from your internal buffer. So this is how the information will be stored in your file with the help of a flush function. I hope this video will be helpful, and thank you for watching.